You know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for music, that's for sure.
Can you introduce yourself for us?
Yeah, absolutely. Flash being my given name's Aaron Bradley. That's about the gist of it. I'm from Alberta. So this is recent release, I guess. It's called Heart of Stone. We're gonna play something else, but we'll see. If I didn't have music to lean on, I would be in jail. When I had just a little patience, none other called me out. It's gotten me out of so many issues, methamphetamine, addictions, yeah. Yeah, crack addiction. I'm 8.5 years clean off heroin and fentanyl to this day. Almost to this day. August 20th, I'll be 2 years sober from methamphetamine. I say sober from east side Vancouver, so it's tough for me to come down here. I've been living in Deep Cove for 2 years, and you're never alone, but you sure get lonely, is the big thing. However, I always have my guitars, and yeah, music's been the main breach and breaker, or my biggest psychoanalyst and therapist, doctor, nurse, and everything. The other day I found my way, dimensions drift out of hell. As I'm writing, the time that the biggest time music's been there for me is through grief. Losing friends. I think I was like 17, 18 when I lost my best friend. Music's been there to lean on. When he passed away, it took a piece of my soul and a chunk of my heart to say that I kind of gave up on everything. Ultimately dying 3, 4, 6 times from overdoses. Music has pulled me right out of them places and gotten me to the high that's not substance or otherwise, right? It's my savior, you know.
My name is David Piquel. These nice people have come to my apartment to interview me today, and I don't know what we're going to talk about, but I have to guess that it's music. I had a career in music. I'm still working, striving mainly on piano these days, but I've done lots of things in my career, and I started working when I was 20, so I'm 70 now, so that's a half century of kicking it in the music business. It's sort of like the air I breathe. I can't imagine being without it. I've tried, but to be honest, I've tried to not do music, to not be involved with music, but it really doesn't work for me. I express myself through music, and I really identify with a lot of classical music, especially Beethoven and composers like Wagner and Ravel and Stravinsky. When I listen to them, it's sort of, they're sort of saying something that I want to say, but I'm not capable of saying it. I've had some mental health issues that were diagnosed. At a certain point in that journey of mental recovery, I just started pouring out music like I've never seen anything like that. I wrote 200 songs one year, completed good songs. In a previous, during my career, I might have written 30 songs in a year, max.
Music is something that will happen in the darkest of times. It'll also happen in the brightest of times. Don't make me look fat. You gotta use the skinny filter on it. I'm Jesse Gander, and I'm the owner and recording engineer at Rain City Recorders, which is the studio that I'm in right now. Yeah, music has been entirely the positive force in my life. Everybody I know, it's from music, mostly met through the community that is music, you know, going to shows, making friends with people. I didn't really excel at like the academic programs. I was sort of a poor student with a, you know, C- average, you know, that kind of thing. You know, and always sitting around all day, you know, smoking dope and drinking and not really knowing what I would really do with myself. I just started having other people in my life believe in me and feel like they wanted me to record their bands, and they were sort of like, hey, we're tired of working with other people that don't totally get what we're trying to do musically. We want you to just record it. We don't care if it's lo-fi, we don't care if it's in your basement. And I did that, and that record was called Rain City Games by a band called Reserve 34. The studio Rain City is named after their record, Rain City Games. For me, it's always helped me with my mental health. Like, aside from recording music, I also love to write music. Writing music, writing lyrics in particular, has always been a way for me to channel whatever emotions I was going through, whether they be positive or negative, or, anything from frustration, heartbreak, or, depression, anything like that. Music has always been a way for me to cope with that. Music is something that we can all kind of find to relate to, and in times that we're lonely or alone, you might find that a song is what brings you joy, even if it's a songwriter you've never met, which is most songwriters you listen to, you never met them, but your individuality is celebrated, but also everybody else is in the same boat as you at the same point in time. People get married to music, people play music at funerals. Music is always what humans have used to come together culturally and to help themselves emotionally and get them through the tough times.
Thank you so much.
That's okay?
Yeah.
Great. Thanks a lot. Nice interview.
Cut.
Awesome.